Keith's got it.
First order of business would be the minutes. We actually have two sets of minutes from May 6th and May 21. Magistrates received a copy of those by mail.
Motion to approve is presented.
Motion been made by Magistrate Hutchins to approve. Second by Gary Hahn. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove. Motion will carry. Let me stop and back up a little bit. That's the direct bill magistrate here. I meant to say something before I got started on that. The bills list and transfers, you have a copy of your bills list. There's no additional bills today. The paving for the Wickland parking lot, that was approved by the court. The general fund, solid waste pays the general fund the franchise fees like we used to pay waste management, just like kind of like a transfer. That's an annual thing. Saw that. See the
Compact around there.
That's for the second month.
yes. Then on the last page, you saw the Nelson County Industrial Park natural gas line to where we're paying 50% of that. And then within 30 days, we pay the other balance due. That was to get to go ahead and get the parts ordered for the natural gas line. It's kind of they'll have sort of like a substation there, Keith. It's going to be like a pretty big unit there.
Make a motion to start working and getting right of ways.
Yeah.
So you gotta give them some cash. Get right of ways up there. Easements on it.
Yeah.
Make a motion to pay the bills at percentage.
Okay. Motion's been made by Bernard Ice. There's a second. Second by Jerry Hahn. You too bashful this morning, huh?
Yeah.
All approved, say aye. Disapprove. Motion will carry. Next, we'll kind of pause the regular fiscal court meeting and open up a public hearing in regards to the LGEA fund. This is the Local Government Economic Assistance Fund. Each year the county receives funds from the coal and minerals tax funds out of Frankfurt. And those monies have to be spent on roads. And we've advertised that according to law and have not received any written comments of how usually in some cases in the past, citizens would complain about the roads and the county would use those funds to fix their roads. It's about $100 grand or so a year, about $140,000 a year. And I have not received any written comment. Are there any comments from the public today in the fiscal courtroom of how the county should spend that money and have to be dedicated to road improvements? Well, have you guys any comments on that? That being the case, we will close that public hearing process and go back into our regular session of fiscal court. Generally, the fiscal court uses those funds for the hot mix and cold mix patching, and I think it was sometimes we've actually in years past we've used it for road salt emergencies, just general emergency cases that we run into in the road fund. Current budget amendment. You guys got to have a copy of that.
I noticed, why is Wickland on here? I thought Wickland was in the funds, in the budget last year.
The insurance proceeds, Wickland, oh, that was the $18,000 that we did for the blacktopping.
Yeah.
We had, what we did, we had it down in a reserve for emergencies. We transferred it up to another line item to pay for that blacktop. You saw the bill was about 17.
Yes,
change.
yes.
Yeah, that's what that was. The rest of that is, the landfill equipment. That was the insurance proceeds. Everybody follow me on that?
Right.
The weather sirens repairs, we had several sirens repairs that we did not anticipate that needed to be done. Those are things you just can't play with, you have to get it done. Need a motion to approve?
Motion to that effect.
Thank you, Sam. Motion to approve the budget amendment, second by Keith Metcalf. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carried. We'll advertise that for second reading. Next would be just a matter of record. The sheriff's tax settlement, you guys have received a copy of that. No court action is necessary. We will enter that as a matter of public record. You got a copy of that? You get a copy of that? Sheriff's settlement. Let me get a motion to go ahead and accept it as a matter of public record. Thank you, Bernard. How did you have that copy? Give a second.
Yes, I'll second.
By Sam Hutchins. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carries. That's obviously pending audit, settlements made and pending the final audit. Property tax moratorium request a few months ago, fiscal court passed an ordinance that allowed people that want to improve their property, older properties around the town, county, wherever, that allow them the ability to receive 5-year tax moratorium, which means that their tax assessment will stay the same for 5 years after they've completed the renovations. This is our second and third one that we've done on a short basis. I guess it's the third one, isn't it? Second and third. The first one I present to you is Ralph and Judy Buckley. The address of the house is 109 East Broadway. We've got a picture of it. It's a big yellow, tannish-like color house.
Is that Frank Jeremy's old house?
No, that's this is down on Broadway, down a little bit further on Broadway, down towards down much towards White Gable, where White Gable is. What'd you say, Dan?
The Clark House.
Yeah, we knew it was the Clark House. Now I'm trying to remember who it was. But it's actually got a big, super big garage on the back side of it. The purchase price was $305,000. He anticipates spending $75,000 on it.
Doesn't say what he's going to do.
I did have a conversation with him. He's going to take all the paint, basically a paint job, and refurbishing some wood that's damaged. And so forth.
What's the tax rate it stays? What does it stay?
305. Right.
Whatever.
It stays at 305 for 5 years.
Value of it is?
Yeah, by whatever you paid for it on the deed.
So in
And
5
that's
years,
public record, so we're not talking out of school.
so in 5 years from now, that'll be $380,000 assessment.
In 5 years, it could go to that point.
If it's
If you have a market that goes down, but he anticipates spending up to $75,000 on it. And he and Barbara, after he gets the renovations done, that Barbara, who's a PVA, will have to assess what the true value is.
Well, I noticed this one was signed by Barbara, and this one.
Well, the girl accidentally took it to her by mistake earlier. She got signed. I said the same thing to you. Then the next one, if you want to do them separately or together, it doesn't matter to me.
We'll do them together.
Okay, the next one is Suzanne Edlin. This house had been vacant probably for, I'm going to say 2 or 3 years. This is over there on, Beale Street, over across where Hurst, Billy Hurst used to live. It was down Frank Schultz. We know it's a Frank Schultz house when we were growing. It's funny how we all know who grew up and what doesn't. You know what I'm talking about. But it's been vacant. You can see the back side of it. It's in bad need of repairs. And I'm glad someone has purchased this property. And she paid $86,000 for it and anticipates spending $40,000. And I bet she will spend more than that.
Yeah, I think she's a little
But,
more.
and I'm going to say, if you know how most people are when they get to talk about spending their own money, they don't want to tell you the whole story. It's a human nature. But I suspect that she'll spend more than that on it. But I would ask fiscal court to approve these. Thank you, Bernard.
I'll second it.
Second by Keith Metcalf. Any further discussion? All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carries. They get two pieces of property back looking good and up, especially that one that's been vacant for a long time. Tourism Board appointment, Jason Heath to the Barstown Nelson County Tourism Board. Jason will take the unexpired term of Rob Hamilton. Rob has resigned. Your motion is approved. Thank you, Jerry. Motion by Jerry, second by Sam Hutchins. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion will carry. Next order of business would be second reading of the ABC ordinance. You guys approved already unanimously. First reading changing, whereas the election day sales will now be legal in Nelson County. You guys approve on second reading and adoption. I get a motion to approve on second reading. Motion been made by Sam Hutchins, second by Bernard Ice. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove, motion will carry.
On this, there's still nothing we can do about like St. Catherine or St.
Not yet.
Mary's?
Not yet.
All right,
Not yet.
just so it's still in the back.
It could be simple if they would let it be simple, but they won't.
Okay.
They still want that state control out of Frankfurt on that. And I would like to see the state law change, whereas the local ordinances can deal with the temporary license, and the state stay out of the temporary license.
That's hurting a lot of their funders.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't hurt the one in January, all due respect, but I intended the one in January. That was one that was in St. Catherine.
That was cold, nobody was drinking.
Oh, they were bringing their. Get on. Ready? I'm having a little fun. Second reading of the codes ordinance. Father Troy will get mad at me if I don't watch it. It's code ordinance, and that was dealing with the state rates on the commercial side. The court unanimously approved those rates, and need to approve on second reading and adoption.
I'll make a motion.
Motion been made by Keith Metcalf. Could get a second to that. Second by Jerry Hahn. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion will carry. Thank you. That's another.
And we keep those funds.
Yes, we are. Next would be your county road aid co-op agreement. This is an annual requirement in order to get.
On that code ordinance,
Yes.
when y'all pass that second reading, does that mean it's effective today?
And then you have to actually advertise it
Paper.
in paper, publish it in paper.
That's when it starts.
Oh, another question I got on that. Logan, what about the ones that's already started? They're done. They'll have to go back through Frankfurt. All you'll get is what
Frankfurt
starts.
retained what they permitted, but effective this date, Frankfurt will start sending them. We assume the jurisdiction anyway, but we'll have to wait 30 days before we can actually start charging the fee. It'll take that long to advertise it and get some flyers out and stuff like
Oh, will
that.
Frankfurt give it to you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the high hazard.
Whatever's
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 4 or 5 of them already pretty much up, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
what starts from this, well, as soon
We'll be out.
as 30 days from now or whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
Just a reminder for those, this is the high hazard, the whiskey warehouses in particular that we're talking about. There's going to be a couple more. Beams is still doing some more in Boston. Okay, the county road aid co-op agreement I was mentioning. This is an annual requirement. In this particular case this year, our first draw will be 60%, which is $915,809. This is money comes from your road gas tax. And each county is allocated a certain amount of money based on your mileage of roads. And the state, they will redistribute usually about after December, January area, about an additional 35%. 3% goes into a emergency fund, which we had the ability to draw. We drew last year way above the 3%, probably 33%, or more than that. Keith, that slide we had on 247 was $1.5 million. So it's there when you have to have it. Need a motion to approve, authorizing me to sign the co-op agreement and approve the resolution.
Motion to that effect.
Thank you, Sam.
Second.
Second by Keith Metcalf. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion will carry. Now, with the gas tax fund not having the freeze on it, probably about 100 grand less overall, but you never know. It depends on usage as well, so we won't know that till you get halfway through the year or further to.
That dollar amount matched the budget again?
Yes,
That's what.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the total we expect to receive on the whole deal is about 1.5 and some change.
Up from years, so it seemed like it always around 1.1, 1.2, I guess it's slowly going.
Oh, it's slowly gone up. You know, if you don't watch it, 3 years pass and you say, well, all of a sudden, it's 1.573. Okay, next would be, right in front of me, you guys have had an opportunity. We've passed on first reading. We've advertised for a second reading today of the 2014 and 15 budget. Entertain a motion to approve on second reading and adoption of that budget. What's wrong?
I was looking for our analyst.
Yeah, Mr. Lear contacted me and he is fine with second reading on the budget.
I'll take you at your word.
Got a motion by Bernard Ice,
I'll second that.
second by Sam Hutchins. All approved, say aye. Disapprove, the motion will carry. Thank you all. It's pretty simple budget, it's not
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot different last year.
a whole lot different last year, and hopefully we'll have some good luck and change, have some amendments this year. Next would be EMS report.
Fairly busy month for the May. We averaged 19.5 runs for a total of 603 calls for May, which is up considerably. 5,873 calls year to date for May. That would be my report. Short and sweet.
That's it? Jail report.
Okay, today we have a total of 111 inmates. We have 2 in Hardin County, 4 on home incarceration. We have 28 state inmates, and we have 5 that are serving weekends. So we have an in-house total of 100. And that's all I have to report.
No news is good news for you. Okay, road department report.
Road Department report, we are bush hogging, we're in District 1 in the Harristown area right now, we should be in District 3, Florida, next week. That'll be the 5th district, so it'll be the first round, so we did call up. Takes about a week and a day, week and 2 days, something like that, to the district. We don't have any breakdowns, we've had a couple of breakdowns.
Since that heat turned up, the grass is shot up right here.
And it rains just about the right amount to keep it growing the right way.
The wheat is growing real good.
Yeah. We've, one crew with the grader, the paving crew, grader crew, they've been on Waldridge and Ockman Lanes, prepping those for paving. Built a cul-de-sac down there, Tool Creek, finished up on that. Did some work in Maywood subdivision, Lutheran Church Road area on some culverts or catch basins that had settled and failed, and we had to fix those. We chip sealed W.T. Thompson Lane last week. Today we're out on Gaddy Ford, Ginseng, and South, getting those things prepped. Those are 4 roads you guys have approved paving: Waldridge, Ackerman, Gaddy Ford, Ginseng. Ackerman, Jerry, I'm gonna need to get right away from property owners there. It's on a plat, it's definite what the right of way is, it's not vague.
Good.
So I'll have to do, I don't know if an easement's appropriate. I think it'd have to be a deed.
For the turnaround, Jim?
For the turnaround at the end.
We'll get to certain, get that right and you quote on survey.
No, it's not a, it's not a general description, it's a recorded plat that shows where the right of way is.
The farm was probably divided somewhere along the line as to
It
where
was
they.
platted out, several years ago, and that's what kind of complicates and slows things down on paving now, but it needs to be right when we do it.
Yeah, just give me.
Yeah, well, I'll work on that. We got our grade all back, and we got it back Monday, yesterday actually, or Friday afternoon. And so we're starting to work on a lot of cross drains that are piled up, I guess you'd say. Saw cutting roads and replacing cross drain pipes and stuff like that. Some of the roads we're going to put on priority roads that we want to pave, so we're going to do that too. We're going to try to get caught up with that. We did have a washout on Timber Creek low water crossing. I sent you a report on that to explain what was going on there. It's a tough one. It washes out yearly. It pulls the asphalt off, makes it where you can't drive through the area, so we have to go out there, clean the old asphalt off.
It was piled up there last Tuesday night or Wednesday morning.
And we went, it did it Monday night, we went in there Tuesday, fixed it, then it came another big heavy rain, and it pulled it off again, and we went back and did it again. With cold mix, we haven't had an opportunity to get it with hot mix, but the pavement doesn't hold up when you get these. Now, this water flows through that area on these flash floods about 6-7 foot deep over top that little water crossing. So
It's, just for the people here today, it was, we got about 2 inches of rain in Chaplin last Tuesday night or Wednesday night, one of the two, and we didn't get anything here.
Yeah, they got two.
It was, the way our county lays out geographically, that happens pretty regularly. Happens pretty regularly. Different ends of the county get spot rain like that.
Got 2 inches on there.
Yeah.
Just what you did, the school bus didn't have to go through there.
No, they call and let us know. We jump right on it the next day.
One of the firemen actually called me.
Yeah. And, it's one of those areas that probably needs, this one's where you can build about a $40,000
Like Whiteside Road?
Like Whiteside Road, low water bridge, I
We'll
call
look
it.
at that maybe.
It floods, the bridge floods, but doesn't wash out. And then the flood comes up and goes down. I'm talking about in hours. You know, it's not like it stays going over top of it for a day or two. It comes up and goes down. But the damage it does to the road when it's just a pavement, it just tears.
You look at the money that's washing down the creek. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's any problem.
And just curiosity, the difference between that low water crossing and the one at D-Head is the backwater. This doesn't get any backwater, this is all rush
This
water.
is flash flood.
Flash
You know, it comes up quick. It's,
You know, we've got 600 acres and leads into mine.
Yeah.
you got 40 something miles that drains into D-Head. That's 40 times 640.
Well,
That's different, I just wanted to make that.
So that's what we've been doing on that, and I'll be getting with you guys, Jerry, on the easement documents for Oxman. That'll hold up the PO to make on. I got some information.
Anything else, Sam?
No, that's it.
I'd like to
Okay.
put a couple roads on, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, for this year's paving list.
Out of your county
Out of the county
proceeds?
funds, yes.
Okay.
Which would be Lincoln,
Jim's got the cost estimates together on.
Lincoln Avenue, Ashley Way, and on Woodlawn Road from Hilton Lane to Tom Greer. And then as we do the secondary road fund money, whatever it doesn't do, we'll work on that later on.
Do you have a copy of that, Jim, you get a copy of that?
Jim's got a copy of it, it's probably cleaner
Yeah,
than my
I'm
scribbles.
make sure Lane gets a copy, and I get mine, you email me the copy later, just the ones that are asterisk. No, I want already.
You know, the
I'll
red,
give
they
you
show
a
up
ring.
good.
it's so good right now.
They will now.
Won't if you copy it.
Just send me a copy of that, I don't mind. What's the total on those, Jim?
The total for county money is $91,661. The total estimate's about $92,000. That's at the bottom. Now, he's also talking about some on your Kentucky rural secondary funding.
That hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold that then until we get a commitment from the state on that.
Motion to approve that, Sam.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Second by Keith Metcalf. All approved, say aye. Disapprove, the motion will carry. Thank you.